last video I was looking at the LEDs that I was using and I'm using on my layout, and I introduced these LEDs, the addressable red, green, blue WS2812b, which is a 5mm LED square package that has an onboard chip that allows you to control the colour and the intensity of the LED. And I just thought I would show you them in action. As you can see, there's quite a bit of wiring that goes along with these because they need 3 connections in and 3 connections out until the end one, which only has the in connection. So it's got a plus 5 volts, a minus 5 volts and data. I've just used wire that I've got handy, so I've got some blue, I've got some yellow and I've got green for the majority of the data. But it doesn't actually matter what colours that you use. I would consider trying to use something like this, as the wiring is just, it's really difficult to get under control, and I do want to do some effects with it. So it's controlled by either the Arduino, or I want to actually control it by my Raspberry Pi, so I can send control to it via web server. You can do that with the Arduino using the network connection, but I think it'll just be much easier if I had a full web interface that I can use and get up and running with the Python scripts much quicker than the Arduino code and sketches. So I've got both my Arduinos currently connected, set up so that I can show you 2 different effects and just show you how these actually work and how they look while they're in action. So I'll plug in the Nano at the moment, which is the smaller of the 2. And this is just one of Adafruit's demonstration scripts that allow you to see how these pixels work. So it's got a cycle it goes through, fading up and down, and as you can see, each individual pixel does its own thing. It is in a pattern, so we've got the red and green here, and now the red and green's out the side, and it moves about. So this is all powered by a 5 volt supply, which is also powering the Arduino. And what I'll do is I'll unplug this one just now, and for ease I set up this just so I could connect in plus 5 volts, minus 5 volts and data, as the Nano has pins and this we've got sockets. So again, we just connect in the 5 volts, and then once the Arduino boots up, if we're in the right pin, there we go. So I'll just boot that up again so you can see exactly what happens as it boots up. So it adds colour to each of the LEDs individually. And as you can see, it's quite a nice, it gives a nice effect. And I really like this rainbow that it goes through. The rainbow is currently going along, but I can control the columns because we know that this is pixel 0, and this is pixel 4, and then this is pixel 36. So we can send code to each pixel individually, and I can actually make this rainbow happen across the way, or all the LEDs in each row. So there we go, it's just going through its effects now. I am going to be using the Nano to play about with these, and then I'll progress onto the Raspberry Pi once I've got the code and some extra components that needs to run. So as you can see, these are very capable LEDs. I'm not sure that they're great for layouts. I can see places where they would be useful, but because of the size of them and the wiring that's required, it would be very difficult to control the LEDs like this. I would definitely still use the standard 3.5mm LEDs. I hope you like this video. It is a bit different to my normal one. As I say, I'm going to be working on this as a Christmas project. If you want to see more, leave a comment below and I'll keep updating these videos with the new pixels. And if you haven't already, please subscribe.